What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of me wearing the same shirt. And you might ask, what the heck are you doing wearing the same shirt day in and day out? And I'm going to tell you a little secret about the editing industry. I'm recording this on the same day as the last one. Anyway, we're back with Horizon Zero Dawn. I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. We had a really cool boss fight. And now we have finally, the baby shoes have been taken off. And we've been fitted into some adult Nikes. So, what does that mean for us? It means we've got a quest. We're a seeker, anointed by the Queen of England, and we are headed in. First of all, thank you, by the way. Yo, it's me, the boy. I hope you enjoy that little community gif at the bottom. I love it so much. It's so good. Thank you for following and being a member of the absolute community. How are you doing? How's your day? Hopefully, things are well. It's me, the boy. You'll never guess that it's they boy. I wish I understood things. Someday. Is day boy, is it like a, oh no, we've run out of ammo. Is it like the, night man, day man? But just like a different version of it? Day boy. Okay. So, basically, I'm very overwhelmed because we have to head into this. But we're going to go towards the light. Always move towards the light.
Are you out there?
Yes, yes. Now, if you want help, just stay calm. Okay? You've got a real professional headed your way. Very simple. Okay, this was designed for me to climb, okay? So I'm more than happy to help out. Is it you? You having some troubles, lady?
Brom, can you hear me?
Did the volume level for 2 feet away?
Do you need help?
I'm just
You're
joking.
the one who survived the proving. Yes, I do need help.
Dude,
10 years ago,
I did not guess that it was the boy.
His sentence ended,
You
but
never
he didn't
expect
come back.
the boy.
His camp was empty and covered in blood.
Well, that doesn't sound like you're having a good day. Why are you out here alone? Wait a second, that's very presumptuous here. You know, I don't know who she is. I don't need her telling me her life story. Who that boy, who him is. What is happening? Yeah, what was your brother's crime? What did he do wrong?
Why was your brother cast out?
Yeah, let me
Brom was
know.
always a little different, a little touched.
Hmm.
One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone.
Seen a lot of that.
An hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brom struck back with a rock and split the man's skull.
Bruh.
Spirits made him do it.
That's a crime.
Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
Well, I'm glad that you can, you know, agree with your personal failings and misgivings, and you know, I'll take a look if I see your brother. I'll help you out.
I won't be.
I don't know how many of these side quests we're gonna do. To be honest,
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then.
the hilarious thing is I'm telling her I'm faster on my own, but because she's not coming, I will probably do the entire main quest before I remember that this exists. And then one day just find her brother randomly. So you might be waiting till next autumn, if that's cool with you, okay? I hope you have the provisions up there. A couple of Nature Valley bars to help you at the top of the Sedona, Arizona, you know, rockscape that you've made your home upon. You predict a lot of follows this stream? Well, by golly, I hope so, but what makes you say that? I don't know if people are really watching Horizon right now. I mean, you are. And so is Mr. Cheesenip, and so is the boy. And honestly, that's cool with me. I'll be real with you, I'm having a great time with this game.
Sounds like she's in trouble.
Is everybody in trouble, or is there anybody that can take care of themselves in the game? How about that? This guy's got this coming to him.
I need help. I can't get down.
Okay. What do you want me to do about it? I could shoot an arrow at you. Oh, I saw it up there.
Somebody, please!
I
I'm
got it.
stuck up here.
I got it. Don't you worry, okay? First of all, a little sneak. Just to show this man who he's dealing with.
Somebody, please!
Give him one of these bad boys straight to the chest. Send him packing. Send him on home. I feel a little bad about it, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I'm gonna strip him of his wire. This guy, you got lucky. Or should I say unlucky? This guy, don't make me laugh. The headshots are out of control. You feel like with the boy, we've got some good spiritual energy right now? Okay. I'm on board for that.
Get rid of them, please.
Okay. I like it. The dialogue is reacting. That's what we call smart AI.
Get them.
Oh, this guy's a little, oh, I was about to say, he's a little tricky.
Thanks for saving me from those machines.
I have a feeling it will get more difficult than that later on. The boy's got some good mojo. Fantastic. I've needed somebody with good mojo in this place here. We got a bunch of riffraff, you know, no offense, Bloodvein. Just a bunch of real riffraff, you know, pieces of driftwood. But if you got mojo, if you got spunk,
I just
kid.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, I thought you were the tree for a second. Wait, where are you? Oh, she...
Hey, come over here,
Whoops.
please.
Hello.
Thank you. I thought those watchers were gonna tear me apart.
You're tearing me apart, Watchers!
It's time to go home.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's
It's a
spear from
side
that
quest.
scrapper.
See what I mean? We just run into them. Oh no, it's a it's side questception. It's a side quest within a side
I'll look for your
side
spear.
quest. The
You
side.
will? Oh, thank you.
I
Go find
guess
your
I can
father.
look for your
His
spear.
leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh no. Okay, I'll go to him right away.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks again.
Yep. No problem. All right, so let's go do the thing that we were meant to do. Does that sound nice to you guys? We're gonna follow this fairly directly. I don't want to rush the story, but we got DLCs to do as well, so I'm more than happy to show off my Karate Kid skills here. Give it a second. You ready? Up with some of these bad boys. Oh, I didn't even have to manually do it. Some sick animation. Very sick.
Keep that for later.
Awesome. If you're watching this and you're a fan of this game and you've played it before, I do accept backseating if you have tips for me or something like that. I'm not one of those foolish streamers that doesn't take advice. I'd be more than happy to take some advice. At the same time, I feel like I'm crushing it here, okay? And this might be just the egos expanding and rising in places never before seen.
I can test the override device. I should go in quiet. Didn't go through all of this to wind up trampled by a frightened herd.
Understood. Override striders to use mounts by approaching undetected. Okay. So you're asking me to do something like this? Something like this?
Nice and quiet.
What a loser. What a loser!
Here it goes.
I didn't mean that.
Come on, come on.
Is Avatar. You get the things
It
to
worked.
come in together.
Hostile. Seems almost tame.
Okay.
I think I could ride it. There we go.
We got a mount, boys.
That's more like it.
Let's go. Wait, I missed the first prompt. The first prompt was probably telling me... Whoops.
Ride.
Brother, you're gonna have to tone it down just for a second here, okay? Who's telling me how to ride it? How do I ride it? Bloodvein says what you don't know about the boy is that you're the boy. And the boy is not the boy. And what you're telling me is we've got a the boy conspiracy. What if I told you that there were many Du Bois out there, and that each one carried on the legacy of the Du Bois under one name, thereby making the impression that, like, there's one Du Bois that's just supernatural, and he pops up all over the place like Banksy or somebody cooler. I mean, Banksy's pretty cool. I mean, he does destroy public property, so we're not going to talk about that. Mr. Cheesenip13, you're confuzzled. What's there to be confuzzled about? I'm just riding a metal avatar octopus steed. Can I need to look at that. How do I ride this, like, faster? I'm pressing the buttons. I can see, I can scan. Apparently, these guys don't care that I'm riding one of their own. Accept me into your clan. I don't know what O is doing.
This strider is fast.
What are you talking about?
This beats walking.
Oh, okay. It's the Witcher controls. I got it now.
I should try overriding other kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
This is fun now. This is.
Yourself.
Excuse me.
Bring it closer. Closer.
Just went straight for the neck, bro. Mr. Cheesenip doesn't understand the gospel of the boy. Well, he better learn. 'Twas foretold through the ages.
Am I seeing things? Or were you riding that strider when you came through the gate?
Heck yeah, it was.
I was. It's hard to explain.
I imagine so. Strange times we live in. We who've survived.
The stream is not
recognize you, of
sponsored, by the
course.
way. I feel like I have to throw that in there.
Aloy, the outcast who won the proving. I'm glad to
Dude,
see you
I'm
survived your
legendary.
wounds.
They know me
High
across the
Lieutenant
land.
Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
I seek answers, damn
A
it.
traitor named Olin.
Oh, yeah, that
The
too.
matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after
Sorry, I
him.
was treating it like a cop film.
And then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The
Maria?
trail is dangerous. Ever since the war party
I'm gonna talk about the long E with that one.
And our borders
I'll pronounce that with a long E.
We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that
Dude, I'm a great
Lush's
war
job?
chief. I'll be your war chief.
Only because Sona went missing. Now, I'd go after her
Sona?
myself,
Sona Blade?
But she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
All right, so he's a real bro. This guy, he does what he protects the land. I mean, obviously, I got through the door pretty easily, but, we're not going to hold it against him and his track record here, which is whatever it was. Lots of things we can ask, lots of knowledge we can get. I mean, let's not be sticklers. Wow, that's why you don't drink Red Bull on stream. Okay. Let's learn a few things. First of all, tell me what I will be facing in the future. Give me some Dark
You
Souls
said the
trivia
trail
here.
is dangerous. What sorts of dangers?
Almost too
Brave
many to
Lord
name.
Nito.
The killers are still
Witch
out
of
there, and
Izalith.
Somehow they've corrupted the machines, spreading madness.
Yes, I've seen it myself.
Yes.
Bandits too.
They handed the
Cutthroats
machines a
snuck
bottle,
across the
a
border to
can of
prey on us.
Pepsi.
And where
Suddenly,
it is,
madness.
There's a camp in the metal ruins upriver.
Sounds like I need to craft more arrows.
Tell me about the massacre
You
of the
said
war
the
party.
war party was massacred. How?
When word came of the attack on the Proving, War Chief Sona assembled a war party to give chase. But in their haste to get vengeance, some braves broke rank and raced ahead, straight into a trap.
So you're telling me Game of Thrones Season
Pack
8.
of crazed machines, seething with corruption, fell upon the braves and savaged them. War Chief Sona led a countercharge and destroyed the machines, but by then the killers were gone.
Whatever
And
will
our
we do
losses
without
were
the killers, dude? They've put out some great jams across the years. Probably the most notable, Mr. Brightside. It's still one of the top 10 songs in the UK every now and then. And now she's falling asleep, and she's stuck in the cab, and she's doing this thing, and I'm singing like that, and it's a good song, and it's a good song, and we're really British, and we're really British, and he's Mr. Brightside. That's my impression of them. It's time for me to go. I'm sorry.
should be
Listen,
on my way.
you're a nice enough guy.
Aloy.
I recommend sealing that door.
Before you
Just
make the journey
close
to
it
Mother's
shut.
Crown and beyond,
There's a little gap in
is
there.
there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her
Sure, I
leadership.
can search for Sona. If,
So I'd
if,
go
if
after her
you
myself
think
if
Liu
she
Kang
hadn't
can help me out too.
commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst.
Y'all
on
think
side
this
of the
just
river.
happens for free, huh?
You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
I just wanted you to know something, okay? This is built on a land from far long ago called America. In America, we've got a saying: there's no such thing as a free lunch. And to be honest, we're not really the arbiters of, like, you know, moral superiority. But I just want you to know, Varl, okay? Don't be expecting me to not, you know, ask for a payout for this stuff. Honestly ridiculous. At the same time, let me steal your kill here for a second. Let's see. A tear coil. Or a tear coil. Both of which sound horrible. Take some of those. Don't mind if I already did. Let's,
May the goddess protect.
No. Sorry, brother. That's not where it's at. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna head around if you don't mind, okay? Not here for a casual combo.
My whole life. All of it in the embrace. The world just
Look how
got bigger.
beautiful the game is.
But also more dangerous.
And you guys are seeing it probably in a bigger space than I am, depending on how large your monitors are. 'Cause I've got all this extra stuff around it. Oh, I'm kind of jealous. A red sun rises. Blood has been spilt this day. Legolas. Don't know if you could tell. Okay, we've discovered a machine site. So I like it. We now have the ability to get some mounts. So I mean, I feel like there's probably no reason not to just get mounted up. Although I don't want to skip
I need
like
this.
too much of it. Wow, very pretty. Let's see if we can do this again. Basically, they were like, hey, just come up behind. Whoops. Come up behind like this. We're going to hit a little override. And it doesn't take that long either. We could be real, sneaky about that. You look real quickly. You can see they changed the color shaders on the sky. And it's very blue. The goddamn pen is blue, but it's the whole thing. It's the whole world. This also seems like a big mistake. Do you think these guys have fall damage? Who wants to test it out? We just ride these guys over a cliff and see if they land on their feet like a cat. One downside, I'm seeing it. You know, you don't get to collect as much or as many resources on legs like this, but who needs dead branches anyway? The handling's a little... I'm trying to get a hang of it. I apologize for the epilepsy. What are you trying to say?
Focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it.
Also, is he gonna come after us in a second here? Maybe we should be careful enough. Hello, Nil. You are another three-lettered friend.
Ahead, girl.
Danger for you, Outlander. This is Norland.
Yes.
Ooh, she called him out.
Trespass is forbidden on pain of death.
Is that Jared
Strange
Leto
phrase, the pain of death. See?
mixed with
This one's
Troy
no pain
Baker?
at all.
Who was he?
A thief, slaver, a killer.
Damaged.
The kind that give honest killers a bad name.
Farrell told me there would be bandit ambushes on the road.
Well, it's not all good news. They don't always come to you. Most dig out a camp, and there they'll sit like spoil on meat.
Dude, the eyeliner is
Someone does
hurting
something
me.
about it?
Okay.
I like you. Follow the trail of smoke on the other side of the ruins. I'll be there.
This guy's like a a prehistoric rock star, and there's something very odd about that. It's not that I deny that they, I'm sure the plants exist to create, a black dye or something, and maybe these guys were like, hey, look how crazy it makes me look. But I don't want this guy like starting any cults around the area. You know what I'm saying? This guy might be like a real problem. Also, we've shot arrows at the heads of many people recently, and none have worked. Okay, just checking. One of these days, the chaos will work. And we'll probably pay dearly for it. Just nab some of these, by the way. Hope you don't mind if I ravage the natural landscape. Very pretty moon.
Those ruins. That must be Devil's Thirst.
Devil's Thirst.
A city of the old ones.
Wait a second. Don't we have a Supreme Court justice that... Oh, no, 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 no. No politics. Almost broke my own rule. Devil's Thirst. Okay, be very careful. We're hunting rabbits is the thing. It's rabbit season. And there's quite a lot of large metallic rabbits. But they never teach you that you don't ever have to do anything you don't want to. Apparently, you don't have to fight anything in this game. Just give them the slip like that. Look at this loser. You don't even notice that there's like a redhead 10 feet from you. You have to pay the price. I'm sorry. I feel bad. This is gonna be like a Shadow of the Colossus situation. You know, we're killing these peaceful... This is blind, by the way, so I'm just guessing. And please don't confirm if not. But we're killing these peaceful things, so to speak. Turns out we're the aggressors. You know, it's like How to Train Your Dragon. We need to learn how to live with them. Tale as old as time. And then we become like buddies with the machines in the end. Not unlike the Matrix, and we are Neo. Modern Warfare music playing in the background. Some big things happening here. If you're enjoying the game, by the way, and you missed some of the episodes, we do have them up on YouTube. You're more than welcome to check them out.
Keep quiet now.
Okay. All right. The pitch wasn't a good spot for the pitch, and Aloy has called me out on it, and I appreciate that. Okay, I'll take it back. We can talk about that at the end of the episode. Honestly, this is not so bad. They kind of pumped up the like earlier in the tutorial. Hello? That guy looks very tentacly. And this is like the Last of Us car. But they kind of pumped up that you might have to look at the sort of the patterns of the machines as you're trying to sneak around them. I don't think I've had to do that since the tutorial. And I wonder if they are going to design some parts in this game that are a little bit more kind of planned out like that, so to speak. Not that I mind at all, because forced stealth can be terrible sometimes. But this game's doing everything right. So far, it's very easy to play.
Got too much already.
Oh no, we're over encumbered. Well, I don't know what do we keep and what do we not. I guess let's craft first. That's the smart thing, right? Craft a little more. Craft a little more. I didn't even know about these down here. Okay, what do we got? We got some bombs. These, okay. And then we have the rope caster. All right, we got room now? Sort of. We should have stopped at the merchant. Okay, I'm not really bothered. Just gonna gather some ridgewood and head on my way. We're very close to our destination, boys. I wouldn't recommend. There's large amounts of tetanus if you swim around rusted cars like that. Just, I know you don't know what that is yet. Hold square to stealth swim just below the water. Nice. If this world ever gets too dark and deep for me, I can just hold square. not what Guerrilla Games was thinking of when they invented the button prompt there. Am I sneaking around? Like, there's all this battle music. Like, I'm sneaking around dinosaurs or something, and like, I'm not doing anything. Let's try this stealth swim. You want to see that? Okay, this is us not stealth swimming. Okay, there you go. This is us swimming just below the surface. This is good. This is Blood Vein right now, but in game. Is this a accurate representation, Blood Vein? Probably doing a couple of these. It's actually probably this time of night where you're at. It all fits.
Burl said War Chief Sona went after the killers from the Proving. Maybe I should try to find her.
Alright, so Sona... Oh, maybe... Okay, wait a second here. So I think I've done something wrong. Not wrong, per se, but, like, silly, right? We've gotten here, and that's not part of the main quest. Main quest is here. This, I've just not even... Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to that. What is a tall neck? Probably a stupid question. But hey, dude, Carl Sagan, may he rest in peace, said there's no such thing as stupid questions, okay? And that makes me feel better. That makes me sleep better at night when I ask really dumb questions. Let's go, because I don't want to go back to this area. Let's just talk to this guy, see what he's got cooking for us. If he wants to make us a meal, I'm not going to say no. We need a better satchel. What kind of satchel only holds like 20 pieces of jewelry? Maybe we can do something with these? No? First ancient vessel found. Nice. I'll take it. Every time the trophy sound pops, I get like a endorphin shot through my body. Whoever crafted the idea of... I mean, I know it was like Xbox achievements, I think. And then trophies, and then Nintendo's system or whatever. Or, you know, Steam's achievements are in there somewhere too. But whoever, like, really got in on the trophy idea there, they have studied, like, gambling addiction techniques, because I want more. I want some of this stuff. I think what I'm going to do is, can I destroy... Ah, yes, okay. I can destroy. If it's a common resource, I don't want it. Get it out of here. Fatty meat? Don't make me laugh. Also, the things we have much less of will probably help. So, now that we've got some room. Ah! Don't hate me, guys. I'm going to drop one more thing. Let's drop. Done. Oh, you loser. You didn't make room for the ancient necklace. It's the only thing people care about. You think they want to see you managing your inventory for 5 minutes? I don't think so. Stop being a rube here. We'll just completely, honestly... Get this out of here. I know we just picked that up. This is what it's all about. It's started raining very hard. Let me just talk to this young man. Hello. Are you friends with Teb? By the way, you guys should start a little club.
Why?
Call it a shared interest. And call me Nil.
Yeah, I got that.
Look there, those old rocks. A bandit clan squats under them. Disturb the rocks and they'll come wriggling out. Worms that they are.
Okay.
Bandits.
I can do that, Troy
Why
Baker.
have they come here?
/ Jared
Lenora are
Leto.
in trouble. Rumors spread like blood. With no braves to guard the border, killers hungry for sport.
You got this all figured out, don't you?
My partner and I shadowed these scum for days.
Partner.
Good tracker, but he went on ahead without me.
Is he part of the
We
group
talked
30
about
Seconds
this
to
kind of
Mars?
behavior. Still, I understand. Leave it too long, your fingers itch for the bowstring. Say, how about you and I work
This guy
together?
seems evil, right? Am I misreading this situation? This guy seems evil. I'm not sure what the point of not together would be. So I'm just going to say, well, let's ask who he is, first of all.
And I have no reason to
Ask him if he made a song with Kanye West called Hurricane.
I'm just a traveler, with a bow, concerned about the state of these lands, and a missing partner.
I don't think you're just anything at all.
Yeah, nil.
Let me put it another way. Are you a bandit?
Of course not.
Then you have
With skin
nothing
as
to-
shiny as this? How could I be? All right, let's do something together, okay? I'll head down the dark side for a second. If this was a poor decision, you know,
That's the alarm. Let them sound it.
I'll eat my words.
It's a gift.
Okay, so this is like a more open world-y type things,
And if
right?
you're the heroic kind who needs a little extra, there's the captives.
Yeah, this is like, so liberating settlements or whatever. This is, I'm sure, something we have the option to do many times. So what we will do...
Wash away the scent for now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and activate the quest. Let's check it out. Why not? Figure out what the game has to offer. See if we like doing it. I'm just gonna pick some of these, by the way. I know I'm supposed to slaughter some people in a second, but never hurts to have some hinter gold. Okay. What I assume we should do is, by the way, does this look like Osgiliath to anybody except me? Does it look like the orcs are coming in from little Viking boats right now? There's a big fish. Nope, not gonna let me kill that and eat it. It's cool. Gotta be very quiet here. Try not swimming into the rocks. Whoa! Oh, that's Nil. You scared me. Can't sneak up on me like that, brother. I'm in hostile territory. Excuse me. Just gonna get around the area. That's okay. All right, so up here, I think this is the alarm or something, right? So we ring this bad boy.
I see something. Here we go.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I guess I had a real
Alarm. Better keep an eye on it.
What's so bad about the alarm? These guys don't seem like...
Signal's not gonna light itself.
Nope. Try aiming a little better.
Take them down hard.
Oh, I didn't realize these guys actually hurt. Excuse me. This is a bow and arrow game. This is not a melee game. Who's shooting? You're shooting? Not anymore. Oh, I thought you were Nil. It's the same problem, but in reverse.
Come on!
You didn't hear about my my ultra healing I just got the upgrade for. You're not Nil either. I mean, you're about to be Nil. Ha 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 ha. Give him one of these bad boys. Craft some more arrows for a sec. Send him back home to the abyss. Whoops. Maybe kill the current threat. Also, don't forget that you have that. Whoa! Did you see the shot, though? Pay no attention to the last 3 shots, but the first shot was more than adequate. I'm really aiming for their heads, but I don't want to use my head. So bear with me. This is gonna look like I'm real bad here, which I kind of am. But if I just hit him with body shots, it becomes a lot Whoa, a lot harder to do. There we go. One more. Oh, that's Nil. Nil, you gotta stop dressing like the bad guys. Can you just do me a solid and stop looking like an evil twin of Jared Leto?
I win.
Give him one of these. There you go. Taste your own medicine. I'll be real with you. I didn't think that it would be this, you know, this poppin' up here on this
Let's see how much of a mess you make.
Horizon City block. What's this thing mean?
They're still looking.
Do you need some help, my friend? Okay, I thought he died. That's a lot of people in there. Maybe I should think about this a little more before I head inside. No? You're gonna come out to me? Okay. I'll give you one of these. Did you not notice the, excuse me. The dude dying right to your left? Apparently not. All right, Nil, come, help me out here, okay? I didn't realize this was like a real thing. Like a real deal. Slag shine, isn't that a slur in some parts of Europe? Let's, we gotta drop something here real quick. Like, I don't think, I want to drop the rocks, right? Because who's using the rocks? But I don't think if you drop those, it does anything for you. And we're not using potions, okay? So bear with me here. We're going to do something like that. Now we got a rare item. All right, what are we doing here, by the way? Is this just like our Rambo, like First Blood, the sequel opportunity? Is that what this is? Or am I saving somebody's life? Gonna do something here. Excuse me. Do we destroy this? No, okay, I'm being silly.
Wait, what was that?
1 second. You didn't hear anything. Nothing happened. Nothing going on down here, boys. Just stay on your posts. Just a routine gladiator combat arena thing happening down here, okay? And don't join. It's private. It's for private eyes only. So nothing to worry about. No deaths. Only a little mayhem. I'm very engrossed right now. Whoa!
There's the prisoners.
Nice, okay. Cool, that's like the bonus objective. Try to aim better, brother. Whoa, he jumped. That's what I'm talking about. Human kill. Campfire disabled, okay. This guy is risen from the dead. Come back here. Come back here. You want to see the greatest headshot? That's what I'm talking about. It always feels good when that works. Let's
Hold on. I'll get you out.
let's just free these prisoners into an active war zone
Are you ready to move?
with bags over their heads. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just run in the general opposite direction. What I'm talking about, dude. The bow.
Over here.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That bow is some good stuff. Hello? I've got a package for your delivery, sir. UPS. Whoop. Let me send it again here. We need to have somebody sign and authorize the package if it's cool with you. Just come over here if you can. Excuse me, sir. Anybody's signature will do. Anybody's signature. The person receiving the package doesn't need to sign. Okay, so you'll do, sir. Just very quickly. Thank you for your patronage. We've done it. We've freed the people. I don't know if that's how you were supposed to do it. I feel like we took the long route, but sure.
Seeker, may I speak with you?
Sure. If you can try to not sound like you're on a script, John.
I'm honored. All Mother be praised.
Are you all right?
Don't talk to me about the All-Mother anymore. I've heard enough.
My friends and I watched you clear the bandits out of this camp. We're glad.
Logo facing outward, please.
They would steal from us, chase us through the night laughing.
Horrible.
We're outcasts.
I feel bad
not
for you.
braves. Almost defenseless.
I just feel terrible. Your human souls cry out from the neglect. It makes me shed a tear. Do you have any pay? Farewell. I'm sorry. You are nothing but a cog in the open world machine to me.
This camp we once hated.
I'm hoping that I'm not making a big mistake and like Jom's a big player in the story, but something tells me.
Even if it flies in the face of the
Jom's seen some days.
Of course, by all means.
In his little side quest routine here.
I'd hoped you'd say so. You're
I'm gonna cut you off, Jom. I'm sorry to say it. Sorry to say. And a merchant. We finally made it. So we should probably sell things that we're not immediately using, right? Because we have a huge problem right now with not being able to afford literally anything. This guy's got more weapons? What? Well, now we have a real conundrum because you can only hold like 4 at the same time. A shadow sling. What are you talking about? Slow firing. Large area of effects. That's pretty dope. And it's also got modification slots, which we haven't really seen. Or maybe we've just been dummies, so we can check that out in just a second here. This guy's also got real armor. I want this though. 100,000, sorry, 1,000 metal shards. We don't even have enough blaze, dude. Okay, we gotta sell some things. Used for selling. Used for trading and selling. Used for selling. Used for selling. Used for fast travel? What? Fast travel pack. Wait. Provides fast travel to a single discovered campfire or settlement. You have to spend a resource that you have to hold in a space in your backpack to fast travel. That's the first kind of like, that's a weird design decision for me. To hit up something like that. Okay. I don't feel like I've cleaned up enough space, to be honest. So maybe I saw a lot of this desert glass stuff. I'm just gonna sell all of this. It was pretty easy to come by. The lens, I feel like we trade for weapons a lot, right? Or there's so many different types of lenses. We could sell the sling, but we haven't even tried it yet, so that seems like a real problem. Now, real quick here, let's see if there's any outfits we can buy, because I'm thinking we can afford some legendary armor. We only have 400 shards. Okay. We'll save up. We'll save our shards. We want to save, basically, like, I can deal with low-level stuff for a while. And we save and we just get the biggest, baddest thing on the block, and we don't have to worry about it too much. That sounds good to me. Of course, it looks like you can buy some things. Free sample box, never forget. Okay. I'm into it. Let's see if there's anything, like any loot that we can pick up from inside the camp. Excuse me. Just a little quick save. Been playing Dark Souls too much. I almost thought that that would respawn all of the enemies. Yeah, we could use some healing for sure. Metal shards. Ah, this is what I'm talking about. This, and we can sell that too, like directly there. So, okay, so prepare to be here for just like a minute, because we're going to have to go back and sell and blah, blah, blah. Let's try and pick up everything we can so we don't have to make more than one trip. I think we just did. Hello, my friend.
We can live here. Thank you for making it possible.
So here's what I always want from games like these. You know, we're looking at like a settlement that we cleared, and I realize that it's like
An outcast.
it's just like a checklist of things that you can do in the game, and that's cool. I always want a game to take it like one step farther, and I had this, maybe not issue, because it was good sometimes, but occasionally had this issue or concern maybe with Dragon Age Inquisition, which feels a lot like this does actually right now, where, you know, you clear out a settlement. It kind of plays the same a little bit, like it kind of feels very similar here.
Should have brought a cart.
Can I buy a cart? Are you gonna help a brother out here? Here, how do we... Whoa! Whoops. Alright, well... maybe we'll make one more trip, apparently. Oh, okay. Can I use a health potion? Not like that. Inventory. No health potion. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, and what I'd really like to see, honestly, is if I come back to this place, now that I've liberated it, I've freed it, you know, if it can sort of evolve in the world and become a bustling, you know, community or a bustling city center or something like that. Like, if they just leave it like this and it's kind of unresolved, it's okay. Or if just the NPCs walk around forever, it's okay. But the little extra touch that makes me feel good is like maybe this turns into like a little town. You know, they like have a second save state of this that looks nicer, and there's still merchants and stuff around, and I can come back here, and then it gives me like
The outcast girl,
an additional value to me
she
doing
survived her wounds.
We don't have
for me to do these things.
Thank you.
So that way I kind of feel like I'm impacting the world
Excuse me.
a little bit more.
I'm a bit distracted at the moment.
Excuse me, Nora Brave. But yeah, you know, those are just my 2 cents. That's just my little tip there. That's all I gotta say. I'm not a game designer. I'm not. Also, wait a second. Speaking of game design, where's the merchant? I have things for him. I could have sworn he was right here.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
I understand what you're saying right now. I don't like it, but I understand it. But before we do that, there's an even smarter play where we just sell the things we don't want. If that's cool with you. Right, so apparently we're just like on the wrong side of history right now. Let's change that. Gonna drop down here for a sec. Oh, that was a stupid idea. Give me more healing. What's wrong with you? Bear with me if you're watching. By the way, thank you for watching and joining. This is a blind playthrough of Horizon. You know, we don't do a lot of like full open world games on the channel. So we're approaching it in the best way that we can. And if I just dropped something, I just don't really want to go through that hassle right now. I could just drop something. There he is. Listen, buddy. If I could just have you walk around with me so there were no troubles, it would feel a lot better to me. Metal shards. Metal shards. Metal shards. That's what, more metal shards. Who wants more metal shards, dude? Desert glass. I'm gonna tell you what. Right away, desert glass, you're getting yeeted out of existence here, okay? I don't know if we need more than 250 Ridgewood. The merchant doesn't want the Ridgewood? You don't say. Alright. Cool. No, I'm not going to talk to Jom. Honestly, that fool had his chance.
Forget about traveling light.
We'll start using more traps and potions so we can fit those in there. I feel like if there is... Whoa, that was some cool dynamic animation happening there. If there is a... I know there's something rare. I don't know. Listen, it's not going to matter that much. You know. Well, there will be plenty of times to get more things. This is one of those Diablo-esque games that you just, like, don't worry about it. You miss something, you're just going to keep looking at things. You're going to keep picking them up. Woohoo, I'm still here. Mr. Cheesenip, thank you. It's been a little quiet in the chat recently, so I'm glad to see that you are still here. I consider the stream a success. We already got a follow an hour ago, which was real nice. From Yo, It's Me, the boy. So hopefully we see him in chat a little bit later. Working our way from the ground up. It's that simple. We just, if you, I don't know how much you've missed or if you've seen it all, but we just basically took out a whole camp, which is a very open world thing to do. But I'll be real with you, it was real fun. I really like the combat in this game. Like it's very fun to play. Yeah, okay. I didn't even realize I could craft some of these. Pouch upgrade available? Is that so? Let's look into a pouch upgrade. We have one. Disassemble resources and modifications into 50% of their... Oh, now this might be the ticket, the golden ticket. Charlie, I've got a golden ticket. Basically, if we're just like walking along and we don't want to drop stuff, we kind of want to sell them, but we can't really. We can use this for like a cheaper sell. In fact, all of this stuff looks awesome. I'm looking at you, buddy. I'm looking at 20% upgrades on the slots here. So let's start working towards that. This lets us at least not waste anything if we can't find a merchant. Seems to be happening a lot recently, okay? Not pointing fingers. I'd like to pick up this item, please. Not gonna happen. All right. Enjoy the ambient lighting, my friends. I think this game is very cool. It feels a little ahead of its time. Not necessarily... I thought I died there for a second. Not necessarily in its gameplay.
But I tan this leather well. It'll keep.
But in the design of it, you know, this game looks like almost looks like a PS5 game, you know? It looks like Ghost of Tsushima. It looks like these late PS4 games coming out. Hello, Nil.
Feels good, doesn't it? Hold it inside you one last.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Let it out.
Okay.
I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp.
Sorry, my dude. You'll have plenty of friends wearing that hat. I promise.
Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth here.
This guy part of the Glee Club?
Yours
Ah.
doesn't.
All right, Nil, last chance. You want to give us some backstory on the whole Rockstar,
That armor was fitted
not
for you.
Penny's boat persona you got going on?
I said a concerned captain. I was a soldier, but I was a soldier longer than there was a war, if you follow. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I belong. So
I don't like that line. Whoever wrote that line of dialogue, you know, they had a long day. That was the end of their day of work, you know?
Well, they don't get that look in their eyes.
All right, this guy's a little psychotic. I'm just going to say goodbye.
Here, I'm afraid so.
We live in a
But we
world
live
of
in a world
ruins.
of ruins.
Hey, lighten up.
We let that infection set in.
Maybe.
If we pass each other,
Okay, excuse me, my friend. I've had enough, honestly. I've strayed from the good side for too long. It's back to the light side for me, okay? Oh, this is all the stuff we dropped. Sure. I'll pick it up. There could be a lot. I mean, we could do a lot of just like picking up and selling, picking up and selling. We just, because of the nature of the game that we're playing and where we're playing it, we probably can't get into that stuff too much. But I'm really excited now that I'm sort of further immersed in this game, into a part of the game like I've never been here before. This is real. My eyeballs are seeing these pixels for the first time, and you're catching the live reaction. How fantastic is that? So why don't we just test out our new ability here, where basically we can go in here and we can disassemble. Did that give us shards? I didn't even check. Want to disassemble again? It did give us shards. Not a ton, but enough for me to feel like real happy. Disassemble. I don't know if we're gonna need those fast travel things, but we're good for now. So let's continue onwards. This has been a very interesting episode. If you're watching on Twitch, I hope you're enjoying it so far. Of course, if you've watched 50 freaking minutes into the episode, feel free to give it a thumbs up. It does help the channel out quite a bit. And, you know, of course, you can leave a comment, too. And if you haven't already subscribed, you'll get more Horizon content and more during our PlayStation Week here on twitch.tv/MechaWill. Oh. Machine site discovered. This has got a nice vibe to it. So there's this clear, like, sort of technological disparity between primitive humans and the, you know, and the technology. You know, hey, I'm not a... maybe I shouldn't work for IGN like the last guy said. An episode or two ago, if you haven't seen it on YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna go cross that big old bridge. That seems nice to me. I think we're about to find our first big town here, which is kind of exciting. So, if you're here, thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. Gonna sneak around these guys. Didn't even know what happened to him. He tastes like you, only sweeter. One night, yeah, one more time. All right, enough of that. Sometimes I get a little carried away. All right. Mother's Crown. We have discovered a new settlement. It looks a lot like our old settlement. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's still part of Nora territory. But once we get past Nora territory, nothing will be able to stop us.
Mother's Crown. Feels more like a military camp. I bet this village has seen better days.
What's up, brother? That's a pretty modern day haircut that you've got going on there. But you are, you know, you're dressed like it's Jurassic era or Neanderthal, Paleolithic. I don't know my time spans. Okay, I'm just a joke maker. That's all. That's what I do. I just make jokes.
It is the end.
I like how they did record some dialogue for him. You know, they looks like they reused some of these people look very familiar. But I'm not gonna hold it against them. You know, open world stuff. That's when I think I'm gonna feel like it's really next gen. Because there's just little things like that. We just take it for granted. You know, reusing this, you know, voice actor, reusing this model for everything, and so things under the surface kind of feel a little samey. And again, I totally get it. I'm fine with it. It's cool. I mean, the world looks beautiful. I'm not complaining, you know. And it populated too, which is hard. But I'm just saying, like, a real, like, PS5 title or whatever, next-gen title.
They made her a seeker.
All right, apparently
Come here, girl.
the
Let's
loudest
have a look.
one is the one to talk to. There's so many side quests around here, too. But a real PS5 title will probably, like, fix those kinks, you know, iron them out. I don't even know what they do about the voice acting. I guess they just hire more people. Or they, like, somehow voice modify, you know, on the fly. I wonder why nobody's done that, you know, like take somebody's voice and like pitch shift it or something just to create a different character. Even just slightly pitch shifting something can make you sound like a different person, so very interesting. All right, let's talk to this person and then we might cut the feed for YouTube here.
The girl with the mark of a seeker. The Sentinel saw you coming.
These are all very modern haircuts. Where did you guys...
Told me you'd know the way to
The
Meridian.
Paul Mitchell catalog?
Project Capital.
Paul Mitchell.
West will take you to it.
It's the best.
but
The
their soldiers will
Avalon.
Stop you long before you get there.
Nobody references
They
that
can
film.
try.
What I
Nobody.
mean is, there's a Karja fort that guards the pass between East and West. Word is, the Karja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred
I
land.
mean, what she's saying is not funny,
So
but I
if
was thinking
clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border.
East Bowl, West
But I
Bowl.
can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm
Javaris,
good, though.
Javaris, and
For your
Lamar.
sake? Better than good, I hope.
The sketch. It's a comedy sketch, you fools. Okay.
So I'll find this Karja fort to the west, and beyond that, Meridian.
Yes, the Karja call the place Day Tower.
A day
It's not
tower.
far from the Forsaken Village.
What Forsaken Village?
Fighter
It
of
had
the
a name
Night
once, not
Tower.
that it matters now. I was born there.
What happened to it?
The war. The Karja destroyed in one of their red raids. I was 15 at the time.
Too much
I got
energy
away,
for
others
a
weren't so
conversation
lucky.
as deep and depressing as this
The
right
Nora
now.
withdrew to this place, Mother's Crown. Relinquished our claim on the valley. Even now, with the war behind us, we've left the valley be. A kind of buffer between the Sundom and our sacred land.
Probably a good option. You know, the people down in the valley, they have a funny accent. You know, very annoyingly marked in the 1980s Nicolas Cage film was a Valley Girl, right? That makes sense, right? We'll talk about the corruption for just a
As far as
second
the
here. We're about to get
corruption
on to the third and
I've
final
seen it
act
myself in
of the
machines
show
at the head
today.
of the valley, and there's been word of corrupted machines in the south, too. Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines. It burns flesh and sickens the injured.
Do the corrupted machines have any weaknesses?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy. This is a curse only the goddess can lift.
Unless we find out what's behind it and put a stop to it.
The matriarchs have spoken, Aloy.
So cool.
All
All
we
right,
can do
so
is fight.
there's like
pray to
a Breath of the
goddess.
Wild, like corruption happening, affecting the machines. There's the mystery box of my birth and my mother, and the big door that we can't open yet. There's all sorts of things to figure out right now, which is very cool. We can talk a little bit about
Mother's
the
Crown
foreigners.
guards the edge of the sacred land, right? So do you see a lot of foreigners here?
Yes. Not here in the village itself, of course, but in the valley beyond. Since the war ended,
Got some
foreigners have
Westworld
been
stuff
allowed in the
creeping up
valley,
somehow,
and
like,
Nora can
dude.
trade with them, if they choose. It's a kind of in-between place, neither foreign nor sacred land. If you're curious,
Interesting.
visit Hunter's Gathering. It's little more than a heap of dingy shelters and tents, but foreigners use it as a way station.
Sounds like a place where I could find out more about Meridian.
All right, it's time for me to go.
I should be going.
All right. Be careful out there, Aloy.
This lady was very nice. And again, the eyeballs in this game, again, I'm not trying to sound like a serial killer. The eyeballs look phenomenal.
It hurts now.
Specifically, the baby blues on Rost was like, you know, killing me on the inside. So if you're watching on YouTube, I already gave you the spiel. If you like the episode, give it a thumbs up and comment. I respond, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll check out some more Horizon. We're doing enough of it on Twitch. We should be doing daily episodes every weekday on YouTube. And if you missed some of today's stream, or if you want to see an earlier episode, we're about 6 hours into the game. Again, check it out on YouTube. The link is right there at the bottom. We have bit.ly/MechaWill. Pay no attention. Our weekly follow goal. I haven't updated, so it looks like I'm way over it, but pay no attention to that. And, of course, you can follow me on those links that you see below. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will see you guys next time on YouTube.